already know I'm not going to go to the bottom of this one. But I do want to see what I can get from up top. So last time I was here, I think a severity guy was trying to get me because I pulled in, he saw me, I left. I just didn't want to deal with it. My philosophy is, if you don't get caught a first time, you can't get warned a second time and possibly trespass. Well, trespassing anyway, but I can't say that I warned you before and now this time I'm not going to let you go. Usually I get a warning the first time I play that game, and I definitely wanted to hit it tonight to see if there was anything, but I really don't see a whole lot. I was kind of hoping for more at this point. So here's a piece of aluminum breakage. It is kind of heavy, but yeah, it's just plastic inside, I think, or is it? Let's see. I'm fooled all the time by these boxes. Yep, nothing. Nothing. Nope. Fooled again. Feel anything of value. But anyway, when I came back later that evening, he was literally sitting right here looking out both sides. Looked like he was just waiting for me. I saw him and just decided not to pull in. So if there was anything worth going for, I would. There's a little bit of metal. That's not real. Oh, wait a minute. We got some fittings and stuff in here. Yeah, there's some. A lot of plumbing stuff. I'm just gonna take the bag. I'll sort through it later. If I saw something worth going after, I should have been here, but so far I don't. Don't want that. Alright. Then I already poked around on this side a little bit. These are just going to be all empty. Boxes. Router. Oh, nice heavy battery. No. Okay. There's that, and that sign is actually metal too. Used to find a ton of these, but not so much anymore. I was actually selling them by the bulk. Someone in Canada was buying them from me. Like an ADT guy who must have been using them for parts. But just don't come across them much anymore. So I saw this box from the other side. That's got a little bit of cat wire at $1.50 a piece about. That's about 1.5 pounds easy. that's nice. And these things. Yeah. That's plastic down there. Alright, I think that's it in this one. Actually, I want that box. It's a cardboard. Let's see if there's anything in this one. Nope, empty. Whew, that smells down there. And not pleasant. Alright, that's it in this one. This one here, that's definitely no office trash. Alright, so I have to get in this one. Oh, that's a nice note. Don't want that. Definitely want that. Alright, we're gonna leave this in here and use this one. Because I see more wire down there. Set it there after I get in. Alright. Does not want to pop off. Look in that corner last. That's metal. The rest. Alright, that I'm gonna cut off camera. I'm not taking all that. Heavy. Okay, these got signs in them. That I didn't need to deal with. Alright. Get all this out of the way. That's heavy. And yes, I'm throwing everything in the box because then I don't have to move it again. Just easier to move it once. Alright, we'll take that. This. I don't think it'll work out, so. Cut that off. Security's gonna go nuts if they see me now. Trash all over the place. Transformer. Just a little bit of wire. More wire. Okay. Almost missed that. Okay. This dump that out. Get all the wire. These I can usually tell if there's something in them or not. Don't want to deal with toilet seats. No, like brass or anything in that one. Okay. Okay, just had to get that out of my way. That's office trash. Take some wire. That felt heavier than the others. Some of that strip, but I'll go through that later. It's got some. Transformer. That felt a little heavier too. I used to open up all these boxes and ended up being a huge pain, so luckily I can mostly tell when there's something in it, when there isn't. Bin. That one might be a sorting bin. Okay, that's a doorbell, so it's got some metal in it. Alright. That's office trash. There's some wire, and that is it in this one. Not too bad. I'm going to cut the metal off those blinds and be on my way. So nothing in that one. But this one here does have a little bit. Of metal to grab. Yeah, that's it. Actually, see a little something there. A whole lot in this one, but it is something, and that's full of number 1, so that makes it a little bit better. That is definitely office trash, and so is that. So I think that's it in this one. So this one here, I will go ahead and take these doors. This stuff is the worst. That cardboard. And these are really long, so I'll just bend them up underneath so That's super light. There's no metal in there. I'd already checked the boxes back there, and there's no metal in that stuff either. Grab this door. Oh, there's more than one more. Yeah, this stuff is paid. Alright, I need to be really careful when I get this down. It is full of water and I can see getting soaked by that. Alright, we'll flip these in half first. Quite in half, but it'll do. Actually, it's still a little long, but I can deal with it. These probably only weigh about maybe 25 pounds apiece. Yep, there's that water. So we go out that way. Ooh, right under the guard. That was a close one. Next one should hit the guard. Oh, there's another one underneath that one yet. Bonus. And this one, I don't think I have to bend this one. All right, nice. Get that nail, it's sitting right on top. That's all long pallets all the way back. I'll check the other side before I leave, but I doubt I'll find anything, so I'm gonna stick these in the truck. I won't have you watch me fold that other one. This one is gonna wait because it'll slip right under the grate. This one is going to be a little bit of work, I think. Luckily, this side isn't as bad. And I can get to some of this a bit easier, probably because of all this wood. I'm not going to be able to dig down to the bottom. But, yeah, I can already see how much of a pain this is going to be. Take out. Got cinder blocks. Need to get a bucket, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. This stuff. That is some nice wood. Well, it's plywood, but it's finished. I have zero use for that. I'm not gonna try to sell it. Whatever this is, it's definitely in the way. Man, that is some nice channel. I might actually take that to the flea market. Welders could do like Damascus with that. Yeah, I know my truck's right there, but I don't like backing up to this one. Got my reasons. This I kind of do want to know what's going on underneath. Bandsaw blade. So I do have a flashlight. See what's going on in there. Actually, there we go. So that. It's just letters, plastic. So at some point, and I have zero idea how long ago, my camera got pointed up. Pulled a bit more out. This is where I'm at. It's actually a really nice piece of copper there. Very, very dusty. Got everything cleaned up. Got some more buckets. But yeah, it's just gonna be little things. I'm trying not to pull this piece until I need to. But yeah, dust is kind of crazy. Yeah, lots of this little stuff. Yeah, so, and then I'm gonna actually go grab a magnet, but I just wanted to show you where I was at, and I'll come back if I find anything interesting. Yeah, I just got to get a magnet and start pulling some of this little stuff before I dig further. So one of the problems with this being a machine shop is that when you use the magnet, all the filings come with it. All right, I think I'm ready to pull this piece. There's some really nice copper wire there. That is not metal. Okay. There's a nice big bolt. And there we go. Alright, so I got a lot more metal underneath. A lot more small bits. A lot more. So I'm gonna just keep digging all this out. Get everything I can get. May as well. I'm here. And I only got a few more dumpsters after this. But gotta hit the dumpsters while they're producing, so I'm gonna keep digging out this small stuff. There's too much stuff, but I did see, and I want all of this. Yeah, that magnet is gonna, I'm gonna have to put this on here and hope I don't forget it, because sticks to everything. Gotta be careful, I don't slide my thin gloves across the sheet metal. Yeah, maybe I'm not gonna film this. This is too tedious. Once I get through this, I'll turn it back on. Okay, so I ended up finding that wire I saw from the other side and the other stuff that I noticed. Now, this heavy stuff here, I don't see any metal down there. It is, I can taste the dust in my mouth. There's nothing there. Starting to get into this, more of this insulation. This is all insulation in this bag. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's gonna be about it. Let's see what's in here. More fabric samples. Do not need those. Actually, those are have a border around them. And I see that down there, which means I'm getting in. I've got bags of these yet, but that's just because they're on the back. I wonder, I'm not going to take a whole lot, but it can be something that might go easy at the flea market. I really need to get there so I know what moves and what doesn't. Yeah, that one's kind of nasty, but these are nice and big. That one I don't want. Yeah, the big ones I do. But yeah, the rest of this stuff, those are nice size ones. I'll take that. It's gonna rain tonight, so these are all getting ruined. These are nice and thick. Yeah. Cats lay on them. If anything happens to them, they can just get thrown out. Easy. That's funky. Take that one too. My girlfriend's gonna freak out when she sees those. Like I said, I'm gonna try to sell some. Like a quarter for the whole thing. Crafters, I know, would love this stuff. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Bridge, I think that is metal, so I'm going to take that, and that's wood. I am not taking that, but this I do think is metal. Yeah, so I'll take that. All right, that's it in here. So my battery's running dead. And I don't think it's gonna stay on very long, but I found these in here, so back the truck up so I can throw them in. Oh, nice. Yeah, these I don't want to just toss over. These are really heavy. But there. Actually, I don't think I should be throwing them because I got my totes over there too. And it's probably gonna break my totes. Alright, so these are going up on the wall. So after that dive, this is what the back of the truck looks like. I got some of this stuff off camera, but I'm going to go through it all and I'll show you what I ended up with. Got everything for the most part sorted out. It ended up being a very heavy shred night and day, so I'm going to keep a lot of it in the back of the truck and then add everything else that I've got. But I ended up with a few £100 just from that one pick, so definitely worthwhile to take that stuff, and now I have enough to go to the scrapyard. All this fabric that I pulled out, I only pulled out some of it because I really don't know what I'm going to do with it. I've gotten a lot of that in the past and I gave it away, but it's a huge hassle overall to try to store this stuff. But if I can sell even one bundle at $1 a piece at the flea market, then it might be worth pulling it, because the amount that I've let go to the landfill, I wouldn't even have to work for the rest of the year if I had taken it all, and I could sell it for $1 a piece. But I'll see if there's a market for it. So these pieces here, I don't know, about 18 inches square. These are about 24 inches square. I've got quite a few of those. And I'll just see how that goes. Hopefully somebody can use it, and if not, I'll just give it away at the end of the flea market. That is all shred, that's shred, and that's shred. This base I pulled, that is metal, but it's so nice, I think I'm just gonna sell it for a couple of bucks. This I picked off camera, no big deal. It is a super heavy duty laptop. It's not in bad shape, but it's just really old school and old HP, and it's kind of nasty on the outside, but I'm not going to do anything with that. I'll probably just pull it apart, take the board out of it. And then I've got probably about 12 pounds of wire at $1.50 a pound average on that, so that was definitely decent for the night. And then there is aluminum breakage and some other non-ferrous type stuff, same with what's in this bucket here. And then this I pulled out of the one dumpster. I think I filmed that one. I haven't taken this apart yet, but it's got some great wire on it. Some of this is either aluminum or tin copper and aluminum cast, and there's going to be copper ends and things like that. And there was even this chunk of copper just sitting right inside there, along with this nice piece of copper that goes through it. So definitely a good pull, and I'll get a couple of dollars out of that easy, and it won't take me long to pull that apart. And then that bag that I pulled out that I was going to go through, I did take out everything of value as far as shred material and aluminum and whatever else was in there, and the rest of that is just trash. So that is it for this one. I appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you later.